YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back on the Xbox One via the streaming. If you all end up liking this stuff enough, and actually I'm kind of considering it anyway, I'm thinking about buying the Elgato HD60 Pro. I don't plan on capturing a ton of Xbox footage, because obviously my channel's mostly focused around Total War, but it seems like it may have some benefits for me software-wise, so I was thinking about getting it. But I want to see what kind of quality we can get out of this. It streams to my computer, and I'm going to turn the sound down a little bit, and hopefully I don't get flagged for music here too, so we better get things fired up. Oh, I'm clicked out, so it didn't want to work there. There we go. I was like, why is it responding? Yeah, this is some big team Slayer I played on Halo 3 in the Master Chief Collection. Wanted to talk a little bit about what I feel like makes a good shooter after I did the Star Wars Battlefront beta impressions. And you don't have to agree with me on any of these points or impressions. This is just for me, kind of some of the perspective on why I wasn't a big fan of the beta. Now, some of you did give me some tips on how to aim my weapon and stuff like that, and it helped a little when I went back and I played just a smidge more today on the Xbox to see how it played on the Xbox. I actually liked playing it on the Xbox more than I did the computer, mostly because I'm used to playing, you know, shooter games on the Xbox anyway. The controller makes more sense to me, and I'm just able to do better. In general, this guy's got a shotgun, so he's wanting to bubble shield shotgun camp, so I'm going to get out of there. Anyway, the brute shot's such an unpredictable gun for me, I'm not very good with it. But anyway, so Halo 3, why do I like it so much better than, say, like the Battlefront beta? This game's older, the graphics aren't nearly as good, the sounds aren't anywhere on the same scale. Why do I enjoy this game? And why did I have problems with the, the beta? And the reason why I like this one better as a shooter is, number one, it has fair starts. And fair starts are important. You start with the same weapons, everybody does. And what that means is that there's a skill gap now. Everybody has the same gun. Whoever uses it best, whoever moves it around best, is going to be the best. Another reason why I like Halo, and some people don't like this about Halo, and that's fine, this is like a point of huge contention for first-person shooter players, is time to kill. Some people like it short, some people like it longer. Halo has a longer time to kill, and one of the reasons why I like that is because it encourages teamwork and not just lone wolf insanity. Team shooting is much better than just, again, lone wolfing. Going lone wolf against a couple of guys who are focused on you will get you killed almost every time. So Halo is really all about the teamwork, and it encouraged a lot of people to play together online, get groups together, get their buddies, get a team together, whatever it was. And even though I'm kind of a lone wolf guy most of the time, I just found myself drawn to it because I liked the mechanic that it brought in. So even when I wasn't like using a microphone or anything, I would find myself basically just listening to what my teammates were saying on chat, or trying to follow them and trying to be a team player. And it made the game more fun whenever your team was successful. Also, a few other things I like about Halo, it is a lot of hip shooting, which the Battlefront beta was too, so the hip shooting in Battlefront beta is, I like that, I'm fine with it, I'm totally used to it. I don't mind having scopes and stuff, but I mean, having to scope in order to really be able to kill anything, I don't think that has to be necessary in a good shooter, so the hip shooting wasn't a problem for me, because I'm used to it from here anyway. I think that what I didn't like, the time to kill was unpredictable and too short most of the time. When I say unpredictable, I understand that certain blasters had different damage levels, and the more I got to know the blasters when I played it today, I became a little bit more okay with the diversity of the blasters that were in the game, because I don't think I fully understood it right off the bat. They weren't too bad, but again, the time to kill is very random. There was really no penalty from a accuracy standpoint for just like holding the trigger down. If I hear it right, because I was listening to Jack Frags, I guess, talk through some stuff. I've never even seen his videos until this thing came out, and he was talking about how there's really no penalty for spamming, and he talked about how you should hip fire and all this other stuff. Now, assuming he's right, if there really isn't a penalty for just, holding the trigger down, that's why you're seeing all these people cross-map shoot each other with just the standard blasters, rather than even potentially using like the cycler rifle and stuff, and people do use it, but it's easier to shoot someone from across the map with your blaster than it is the cycler rifle, in my opinion. So there's just a few things like that that are weird for me. Halo's more predictable. The fair starts mean that understanding the map is important, because on a Halo map, there's power weapons like this rocket launcher, which I have, and it spawns every so often in the same spot on each, and not the same spot on each map, but on the same spot on a particular map. It spawns every so many minutes. So being able to keep track of the timer, control that area of the map so that your team can get those power weapons, knowing how to use those power weapons, it all played a big role in the fact that Halo again became a team-based skill game. And I'm not even super competitive. I really like to play Halo just for fun, like I am right now. You'll see that I'm, you know, somewhat lone wolfing here. That's dangerous to do in Halo, but it's what I'm doing. So, I mean, you don't have to play it super competitive, but that's why it worked for people who were real competitive. So, again, to me, that's just one of the many reasons why I like Halo. I have no idea why I stayed there so long. That's why I like it better than the Battlefront beta. Just in general, it has a better feel to it. Now, Halo 3 is an epic game. No one in their right mind is going to argue that this game was epic. It shattered records. It had huge play community for a long time, and people still play it on the Master Chief Collection. It's not anywhere near the population level that you're going to see on the newer, more modern games. I understand that, but this game was a record setter, and it kind of, you know, was one of the mini games, Halo was, that defined like the whole modern genre of online shooter multiplayer. Halo kind of helped evolve that, at least on a console level. So, any case, that's just my thoughts about why I'm bigger on Halo than say like the Battlefront beta. Now, I was open-minded, and like I said, even though I uninstalled it on my computer, I went back and played it a little on the Xbox today, just trying to see, you know, does that make a difference? I'm trying to be fair to that game. I'm just not real happy with the gameplay on it. It's just not real catching, not real fun. Now, if they change something, might I come around on it eventually? Sure. It's a shame to me because it's a Star Wars game, and I love Star Wars, and I want that game to be epic. I really do. Like, I'm not just hating on it because it's going to be fun to hate on a game that's popular right now. You know me, I don't do that kind of thing. In fact, I'm usually overly nice to a game. Like Rome 2, I was way too nice to Rome 2 whenever I should have been bashing on it early on. So, I mean, if anything, I always err on the nice side of things, and the Battlefront beta for me just doesn't work. If you like it, man, go play the crap out of it. Enjoy it. If you want to buy the game and you're excited, don't let me wreck it for you. Go buy the game. Play it. Enjoy it. That's just, for me, the reason why I'm not going to. Watch this. Watch it. Double kill. Triple. Overkill. That's right. And that's why Halo's fun right there. That does not happen for me very often because I am not near high enough skill level to pull that off on a frequent basis. So that was pretty exciting to get the overkill. The last kill was a panic kill. It had nothing to do with skill. And fortunately for me, it ended up working out. So anyway, just a few thoughts for me on why I'm bigger on Halo. I do want to make Halo 5 videos. They have some new game modes that look like a lot of fun. You all got to see one of them back whenever the Halo 5 beta was out. It's called Breakout. And it's like a no shields, no respawn, kind of like arena type multiplayer. It's really fun. And the last team that has people standing wins the round, and you know, the first team to win 5 rounds wins. A lot of fun. The maps are very fast. It's not campy. It's just fast-paced action, and I like it. The other one that I'm excited about is Warzone. It mixes AI bots with PvP, which is pretty exciting. I've heard people say that did Titanfall do that? If it did, then I can totally understand why. You know, the idea sounds neat. I'm excited about it. It's large. I think 12 versus 12. So yeah, I mean, it seems like a lot of fun. I'm going to end this film. I have a little bit of footage that I'll show you all from a different game while I'm on here, just so that this isn't too short. But yeah, I'm very excited about Warzone. Halo 4 or 5 does have a requisition system, which I'm not going to try and take all the time to explain, but basically you unlock your armor using credits that you earn in the online matches, which is cool. I like that. It's going to keep people coming back. You can also unlock weapons for Warzone in there. Now, these weapons are only usable in Warzone, and they're available as requisitions, so you have to earn them, basically. Let's go Infinity. I think this Infinity Rumble, when did I play that? Yeah, that was today. Let's go with this one. This is some Halo 4, so I'll give you something a little different. That's one of the things the Master Chief Collection has a pretty low population right now. It's probably because they botched the launch, but also, I mean, the Battlefront beta's out. Everybody's going to be playing that, and I totally understand. They want to see how it is. I think Black Ops 3 is coming out soon. Fallout 4 is coming out soon. There's a lot of games, so it's going to be taking a serious toll on the population of these old Halo games. Understandable. But yeah, I still enjoy it. Halo 4, of course, is a little different than Halo 3. I find myself kind of torn. Sometimes I love Halo 3 more, sometimes I like Halo 4 just fine. Halo 2 Anniversary is actually really fun in the multiplayer too. I'm going to get that stuff off the screen over here. How do I get that off the screen? There it is. End film? No, I don't want to end the film. Oh, there we go. Alright, sorry. So, yeah, in any case, I don't know. All the different Halos kind of have their own vibe. Halo 4 for me actually was pretty fun once they patched up the guns. You know, it really played out quite nicely in my mind. But some people like Halo 3 better, and I think it's because Halo 3 was a little more simple. It didn't have the armor abilities or the... I think the biggest problem that a lot of people had with Halo 4 was probably whenever you were playing Infinity Slayer, and you can earn, like, weapon drops where it's more like Call of Duty-ish, and there's nothing that turns off Halo players faster than your game being anything like Call of Duty. I'm not trying to trash Call of Duty, I'm just saying that for Halo players, they hate that. So, anyway, DMR is a great long-range weapon. The light rifle is great at long range. The BR is fantastic at, like, mid-range to short range. Even the assault rifle is pretty good on Halo 4. I thought they did a pretty good job of balancing it in. This guy's going to hit me with a well-placed nade. I backed up right into it, so did a good job there. In any case, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this is kind of, you're seeing this. Hopefully you're understanding why I prefer this. I hope you all don't mind a little Halo footage every now and then. I'm not fantastic at it, but I want to work on it. I want to get back into Halo and try and make myself improve. And then obviously Total War Warhammer is coming up next year, and that's one of the ones that I'm really excited about. And some of you may be asking, like, Air, why do you show Halo videos? Why don't you just stick to Total War? Well, I'm still going to mostly be making Total War videos. That's what my channel started with. That's what it focuses on. And I'm going to stay there. I will be making Warhammer videos. I'm excited about it. One of the reasons why I'm excited about... well, before we get to the Warhammer talk, let's talk about why I make these videos. It's good for me to have a little variety in the games that I play, because if I don't, I get burned out on one type of game or one game in particular. So, like, I love Rome 2, but in order for Rome 2 to stay fresh, it's kind of nice for me to play a little bit of Attila campaign from time to time, to jump into Shogun 2 campaign, to play some Halo. When Halo Wars 2 comes out, I want to play that. Oh, also, whenever they make Halo Wars reverse compatible with the Xbox One, I am going to do a Halo Wars campaign, and I'm also going to host some multiplayer matches on it so that viewers can come play Halo Wars with me on Xbox One, and we can put those up on the channel. It is an RTS game, Halo Wars is, so it'll probably be something maybe a little more familiar to the people on this channel. Total War is not exactly an RTS, but I guess it kind of is. It's kind of its own sub-genre of RTS because of the campaign map, but I guess the multiplayer really is kind of RTS. Just not a traditional RTS where you gather resources and fight. It's just the fight part. So anyway, yeah, that's why I make these videos. It gives me some variety. It gives you something different to watch. Hopefully it keeps things fresh for you. Keeps things, you know, fresh for me. And like I said, just also hopefully allows me to appeal to a broad audience. I'm not on YouTube just to make money, but at this point, you know, I have a family, I have a career. Making money on YouTube is important for me in the sense that it helps justify the time that I spend here, and that's good because I like this, and it benefits my family when I spend time here because I can earn money for them that helps us. If I spend too much time, then it's bad, obviously. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I want to kind of maybe spread out into a couple other videos. My focus is absolutely going to be on Total War, don't get me wrong, but I want to splice in a little bit of Halo, a little bit of Halo Wars. Heck, if Battlefront turns out to be awesome, I'll throw some Battlefront videos in. Like, I don't mind admitting that I would have been wrong there if it turns out that way. I just want to spice it up a little, throw a little bit of other stuff in there. Like I said, this is definitely a Total War channel. The core is going to stay Total War, so for those of you who subscribe for that, don't worry about it. I doubt I even have subscribers specific to Halo. I don't make enough videos for it, so I understand that that's what my channel's about, and I'm not changing it. Like I said, this is more so just a way for me to keep things fun, keep things lively for me, and keep it interesting so that I enjoy my time here, and so that I can hopefully be more upbeat and more excited when I make videos for y'all so that it's more fun for you to watch. That guy got me there, but I'm going to come back and snag his beam rifle. Actually, I saw it hit the ground. So, yeah, anyway, so be patient with me if Halo's not your favorite. Trust me, there'll be Total War coming out every day. If there's a day where I don't put out a Total War video, it's going to be so few and far between. that I doubt you can count more up than, you know, one hand. So don't worry about it. Total War is going to keep coming. That's my bread and butter. And I love it. I really do. I've played Total Wars for years, and I absolutely love it. It's probably the only reason I really even have a computer for gaming. Otherwise, I'd probably just play the Wii and the Xbox and those just for a few games either. I've kind of gotten old and grumpy, I guess, when it comes to games, because I'm an old grumpy man and I only like certain games. I guess. I don't know. That's what I feel like sometimes, because most new games I'm just not into. Like, some of you are asking me, like, yeah, are you excited about Fallout 4? I've never even played Fallout, man. Like I said, I'm an old man. I've never played Fallout. And I guess this old dog doesn't always learn new tricks. I don't plan on going out and trying to learn a new game, just because I barely have time to play the games that I love. So I find myself not going crazy over new games, because I feel like my time in games is pretty much already spoken for. Like, I either want to be playing Halo or I want to be playing Total War. Total War first, I should say there, and then Halo after that. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But I'm crazy excited for Total War Warhammer, crazy excited for Halo 5. I hope that the full version of Battlefront is great and that they change a bunch of stuff. I really do. Because I would love to have a fun Star Wars shooter. I mean, you would not see me argue with that for a second. So yeah, it would be pretty exciting. And anyway, I'm kind of rambling now at this point. As far as stuff that's coming up on the channel, though, that's what to expect. Expect more Total War Rome 2 online battles. Gonna keep bringing those. Those are one of my favorite online battles right now in Total War. I will probably still hit some Shogun 2 and Attila from time to time also. I do want to have some more like live viewer events too, and that was another reason why I was thinking about getting that Elgato HD60. I know you can run the Xbox through it, and you can run the PlayStation 4 and the Wii U through it. It has an HDMI in, but I was sitting here thinking to myself, I wonder if I can run my PC video feed through it. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if I can run an HDMI out of my graphics card into the Elgato capture card, and then out of one of my other graphics card outputs, run that to a monitor and capture Total War through the Elgato capture card. And part of the reason that might be handy is because it comes with some software that I think would allow me, like if I was streaming, to put the comments up on the video so you all can kind of see who's commenting about what. I can see it easier. And basically the main reason why I was interested in it was to try and make live streams, whenever I have them, easier for me to interface with you all, and to just make it more interactive, basically. I don't know that I'll live stream a bunch, but I'd like to. Like, I'd love to have Halo matches with you all. I'd like to play Halo Wars with you all. I'd like to play more Total War with you all. And so live streams are a great opportunity to do that. Plus, as I play a live stream, it makes a video. And you all get to interact with me, and then people get to watch that video back on the channel. But, you know, obviously I want to make sure that the quality, even when I'm streaming, stays very high. So that's one reason why I'm considering the capture card. If you all know anything about these capture cards, particularly that Elgato HD60 and the software that comes with it, can you let me know? Or if someone has a good review up, maybe link me to it or something. I'm going to look around myself. Or if there's any other streaming software. I use XSplit Broadcaster. I'll look a little more into that to see if it will do any of those things that I want it to. If it doesn't, then I may have to look elsewhere. I mean, XSplit's pretty good for streaming, but like I said, I want to make it more interactive. I want you all to I want to be able to see your comments while I'm playing. I want to be able to just get a better handle on that and make the streams interactive and make it fun. So anyway, give me your thoughts on that if you have any. If you don't, no big deal, but that's kind of what to expect as we move forward. That's why I'm putting this video up, is I'm trying to branch out a little bit, keep things fresh. I'm going to put an occasional Halo video in there. Like I said, we'll do some occasional Halo Wars once that's available on Xbox One. And we'll just have some fun. And we'll also get some Total War live streams set up here before the end of the month. And I'll start trying to do those and announce them maybe like a week or two ahead of time, so that if you can plan to join. And we'll pick a theme maybe and have some battles in that theme. We'll pick a rule set, stuff like that. Also, people have been sending me replay files for Rome 2. I'll keep hitting those from time to time because I think the replay files, you know, number one, they make it easy for me to take a break for a night and not have to worry about playing a good battle. But number two, it allows you to see how someone else plays and some of the strategies that they use when they play the game, as opposed to just what you see me do. it might help you learn too. So plus, I love some of the tournament footage that gets sent to me. The Use It Lose It tournament is absolutely awesome. I've been loving that one, and I love the rule set in the Use It Lose It tournament. So it's been a really good one. Anyway, tell me anything else that you would like me to do around the videos. I can't promise that it will get done, but I'm looking for a little feedback. That's my idea, is maybe try and do a few more live streams here and there. Obviously, those videos will upload so that you can watch it back, just in case you're not there whenever I'm playing, so that won't be a big worry. I'm gonna end the film here. Hope you all enjoyed this footage. HeirofCarthage signing off for now. I will see you back soon in the near future.